Hey guys, welcome back. So I'm going to start off by showing you guys how to make the wide Chinese glass noodles. So in a pan I have some oil, and then we're going to be adding the onions and cooking them till they're nice and brown. So now we're going to season the onions by adding some salt and some pepper. And then you just want to stir that around until they're nice and brown. And then I'm going to add in the garlic, and some of the green onions fell in. But yeah, I then added the tofu. Honestly, you can add anything you like to this. It's honestly personal preference. And then I'm going to add in, what is this? Oh yeah, fish cake. Aren't they cute? They're like little spirals. But I was like, ooh, I love fish cake and these are cute. Next, you want to add in some water so that it can become a stew. And honestly, I don't have exact measurements for anything. I'm sorry. So I'm adding some red pepper for some spice. I got this at the Korean market called Smart. And then I added in some gochujang. And this is also from Smart. I love the taste of gochujang. It tastes really good. So we added like 2 spoonfuls, but honestly add however much you like. Personal preference. And then give that a stir and mix everything in together. Then we're adding some honey to make it sweet, and I don't know where that clip went, so I'm sorry. Then I'm adding in some fish balls. I think some fish balls with roe. What did I even add, honestly? I totally forgot. And then I just let that cook until it started to boil, and then I added in the wide glass noodles. So I know it looks hella like weird and stuff, but then once it starts to cook, it's all nice and clear and looks kind of pretty. So as you can see, this is what it looks like once it's cooked. The noodles are now transparent and I'm so hungry. So let's get into the mukbang now. Feeling good! Like I should.
What's up, everybody?
Welcome back to our channel. And today we have a mukbang. Mukbang or mukbang?
Mukbang.
And we have white glass noodle stew. We have bulgogi. What is it called? Bulgogi roll. And then we have fries with bulgogi. Right?
Yep.
And this is from Sia Fusion in Newark, California.
I'm excited.
Yay! I'm excited.
So hungry. I haven't ate today.
It's our first meal of the day.
And it's like 7 o'clock.
Yeah. So let's get started. Alright, so add the cheese, Sean.
You can do it. Fun with that.
We're gonna add the cheese. That's not really melting more. Ooh.
Look at that. Oh. Yes.
And then we're going to add the green onions.
Okay, make it rain. Make it rain.
Yes.
Make it rain. Alright.
Alright, let's get started.
I'm gonna get bowl dough.
Here you go.
Cool.
I'll just eat out of this cheese bowl.
I wanted the cheese bowl.
Too bad.
Okay.
I'm
Where
hungry.
to start? Where to start? Let's start with this kimbap.
The kimbap.
In this kimbap, I don't know if that can focus.
It's not gonna focus.
Okay. Well, basically there's bulgogi, carrot, cucumbers, and oshinko, which is like a pickled Japanese radish, or it could be Korean too.
And this is a sauce.
Like a special sauce. It's similar to like gochujang, but just a lot better, I guess. Cheers!
Get you tripped it.
Mmm.
I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I'm having a napkin.
Any updates in your life?
Still in quarantine.
Nice. What have you been doing?
Hanging out with you.
Basically.
Oh yeah.
As you guys see, Sean has his eyelashes done. I did his eyelashes.
Yeah.
Which is in another video. That will be linked down below.
I was forced to get my lashes done. So, I mean, oops. I mean, it's gonna come off eventually.
Eat this fry. I'm like using chopsticks. They're all hard now.
Yeah. It's been like an hour.
I want to eat this.
Everything tastes so good.
Ugh. I can't even get it. It's all like stuck together now.
Yeah. So these are called wine noodles?
Why Chinese glass noodles that I ordered from Amazon. I will link it down below.
Imported
Yes.
from China.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
And then gotta get some cheese. I can't even get the cheese. It's like hard now. Look at it. Ooh. Look at that cheese.
That cheese pull.
Oh.
Yikes. I think I just came.
What?
Nothing. Mmm.
Yeah, we want to hear chewing, Sean.
Some ASMR.
We haven't done a mukbang since 2018.
Is that our sushi one?
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, wait, no, we did one after that. That's when our stuff got stolen.
Was that also sushi?
No, it was chicken wings.
Mmm. I remember that. The wing stop.
But I can't get this.
Seems like you're getting some trouble. There's a fork right there.
Use the fork.
Only real Asians use chopsticks. Dude. Oh. It broke.
What?
Oh, I broke in there. You know what? I'm just gonna get extra sauce.
Let's try these Chinese white glass noodles. I don't like these slippery chopsticks. That's why I like wooden chopsticks, because they don't slip.
Mmm.
Mmm.
That was so good. Let me get in on those wine noodles.
Use the fork.
You hear that?
It doesn't sound very appetizing.
It's ASMR. Freak, this is so... When's the last time we had Korean food?
We had Korean barbecue like a couple days ago.
Oh, yeah, that was during quarantine as well. Went to this Korean marketplace called H Mart. Basically it's like a Korean grocery store. They sell like snacks, Korean barbecue, like meats, pork belly, everything. All the sides like kimchi. What else do they serve? And they also have these potato chips. Do we have them lying around somewhere?
Yeah, underneath me.
Ugh.
Yeah, honey butter chips.
Yeah, those are
These are
bomb.
so good.
So good.
I also like this one. Corn soup flavored like chips.
What's it
You
taste
guys
like?
Huh?
What do they taste like?
Corn soup.
Nice. Nice. I've never had corn soup before. Did you try the fish ball?
No, is it good?
It's interesting.
It has tteokbokki in it. Tteokbokki? How do you say it?
Tteokbokki? Tteokbokki? I'm sorry if I mispronounce it. But basically this fish ball has little like tteokbokki on the inside. Ooh. With like the little spicy sauce that normally comes with it.
Look at that.
Really good.
You like that?
Yeah, it's actually good. What's this one? Mm. Is it spicy?
A little bit.
It's a little spicy.
Okay, let's talk about movies to watch on Netflix and shows and what they're about. If you guys haven't watched Love is Blind, that's a good TV show. So basically, Love is Blind is a group of girls and guys. They get put into little pods and they talk to each other and basically date through the pods, but they can't see each other. So basically, they determine if they want to get married based off of just like the connection they have with each other, but they never see each other until they agree to get married. And then the show goes on where they like date and like they plan their wedding until like the last few episodes they like decide if they want to actually get married. And I thought it was like really interesting from the beginning. It was interesting, and the middle kind of got boring, but towards the end is really good. So I definitely recommend like that show. Kind of cringy. A lot of people tell me that it's really cringy, but it's good. So I would recommend that. Are you sweating?
Yeah.
Is it spicy?
A little bit. Oh man, I didn't think I made it that spicy. Yeah, this is spicy. No, it's my turn. Okay.
Well, what are your thoughts on that show?
Very cringy. Honestly, I heard from one of my friends. She said, like, "Oh, wow, this is spicy. I'll make some water."
Here.
Thank you.
I told you not to put so much of the spice. What is
You're
that?
copying me. But yeah, friend said to watch it.
You like didn't even watch the whole thing with me.
I like watch the beginning and the end, which is basically the most important stuff. If they get together or not. Honestly,
You're only watching it because I was watching it.
that actually happens with every show. Like, even we watched *Handmaid's Tale*, even though that's been out for like a very long time. Me and Shay watched the first 3 episodes, and after that, I went home one day, and next thing I see, she's on the 2nd season, more than halfway through.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, okay, I'll just watch what she was watching. So I watched another episode. I'm like, okay, and I fell asleep. And then next day, season 3. Like, I haven't even watched anything. I don't even know what's happening, and she's just like binge watching the entire season.
You can watch it by yourself.
It's boring. I want to watch it with somebody. It's interesting though. If you
I love
haven't
that show.
watched- It's on Hulu.
I signed up for Hulu and I watched that show, and now I don't know what to watch, so I canceled my account. But now they have what is that movie that we watched?
Parasite.
Parasite on Hulu. And we rented that one.
Yeah, Parasite was a good movie. I watched or I read something on Facebook, and okay, spoilers.
No spoilers.
No spoilers.
Nah.
Fine.
Because what if they haven't watched it? It's recommendation.
Fine, recommendations. Basically, it's about this poor family finessing the freak out of this very rich family. And basically, they just get to live off of them, to put it in like a nutshell. But definitely, it's something to watch if you have not watched it already. But that was a very interesting find. Ooh, I want to say platform, but we're eating right now. You remember that?
Yeah, I can explain it.
Explain it?
Yeah.
Alright.
But no, you explain it.
Okay. So, platform. It is basically a movie where there's... I don't know how you explain it.
There's like different levels. And like basically it's like kind of like a jail. So if you've done something bad, they put you in there. And there's different levels. Like think of like a story building. And each like level, there's like nothing in there but like a bed. And 2 people are on each level. And there's like a platform of like food. So if you're on the top floor, which is floor number 1, you get all this like buffet of like food. and then
you have like a minute to eat
it, and then that will go down to the next level, and then whoever those two people will eat that leftover food, and it just keeps going down and down and down, and I think there's like over 300 levels.
I think it was like a social experiment, kind of, if you really think about it, and how people would interact or how people may or may not work together. And I thought it was kind of creepy at first, but
It is creepy.
Okay, it is creepy,
but it just basically kind of like shows like how society is. Like people on top, the richest have like everything, and then we get like the rest. Isn't it?
Like
the poor gets like nothing, basically.
Yeah, like trickles down, like the leftovers per se. I'm full. I'm just kidding.
We just started eating. I think another show is You. I think everyone knows that show.
Yeah, it's been out.
But most people don't. But a lot of people don't watch it. You're trying to eat this cheese and it's just like hard.
It's just a giant
It's just a giant block of cheese.
It was melted when we got it, but then it's just like congealed cheese. I love cheese so much.
Can't take you seriously with your eyelashes. Can you explain You?
Let's see. How would you explain it? I think it's a
guy who's a stalker.
A mystery. Would you say mystery? A mystery thriller with this main character really liking this girl that moves into town and basically just stalks her. And the whole show is basically him trying to get to know her. Like, I mean, they're still friends in a sense, but he's like very like obsessive over her, and it's just it's very interesting, like the way you think about it and how basically how easily it is to like look up information on someone on like the internet. So just looking up someone's name, you can find where they live, their phone number, where they went to school, where they work right now. So be careful what you post on the internet, everybody.
That didn't tell what it was about.
I know, this isn't really it, but that was like the underlying message, I think, of what it was.
No, basically the first episode is like he like saw this girl in the bookstore, and then he basically becomes obsessed with her, so he does everything in his power to like get to know her by like sneaking into her home and like finding everything she likes, what's her schedule like, just so he'll like accidentally bump into her. I think he's like steals her phone, and like somehow he like gets to like dating her and becomes like obsessed with her, like to the point where like he doesn't want her to interact with like her friends, and like he just does some crazy shit. Like he starts like killing people, and like he's just crazy. And the whole season's just talking about that and how that works out. And then yeah, it's insane. And there's a second season. I just watched that one. Also really good, the second season. Okay, I think now we need to talk about the movie What Happened to Monday.
That's right.
Which is another movie we watched on Netflix.
Netflix. I can't explain. You're better at explaining things.
You need to explain something.
Let me eat this.
That's gross.
Don't act like you don't do that.
Mm-mm.
She's lying.
You don't do that on camera.
You do.
Manners. There's people joining in on our dinner.
Okay.
Oh, What Happened to Monday?
Yeah, I know. I can simplify it. So, What Happened to Monday, it takes place in a dystopian future where overpopulation is a gigantic problem. And what the government does is that you can only have one child per family. And there is this family that has, is it sextuplet?
7. I don't know what that's called. What 7's called.
Octuplet is 8. Sextuplets.
It's supposed to be 7.
I know, what's 7?
7 tuplets.
No. 7 twins? Yeah. Oh, there's sextuplets and septuplets. Okay, so septuplets. This family has septuplets, which is 7. Well, they had 7 daughters, and they're all identical. And basically, only one of them can be alive at a time. Should I explain that much? No, I think that's too much.
What do you mean? So they all take on as one role.
They all take over one persona. I forgot what.
Her name Karen.
Is it Karen?
Yeah.
Would be Karen. Yeah, they all take the name Karen, but their real names are actually the days of the week, hence 7, like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
And they're all allowed to go out on the day
of their name.
So Monday can go out Monday, Tuesday can go on Tuesday, etc. But they're all going under the name of Karen. And then basically Monday she goes missing, and then shit just goes crazy from there. So that's hence why the name of the movie is called What Happened to Monday. I thought the movie was like good, but it wasn't like great. But I think it's a good movie. I think it was like an 8 out of 10 for me.
It was the opposite of Handmaid's Tale, basically.
Wait. We never even explained what Handmaid's Tale was about.
Oh. Yeah. Google.
Google? No, we have to... Yeah, is there a fly in here?
I hope not.
What Handmaid's Tale? That was a book we read in high school. I did not pay attention because I fell asleep.
You fell asleep the entire semester?
Yeah.
Guys, I think we mentioned this in a previous video, but...
What?
all throughout high school and some of college,
What?
I did most of Shani's homework.
No! That's a lie! That's a lie!
It's a truth.
I did most of my homework. You just helped me with some of it.
Okay. English.
What? You helped me with some of it. God, you make me look like I'm stupid.
Helped. I didn't say you're stupid. I said you're lazy.
I'm not lazy!
And then English again in college. Oh my
No.
god.
Who got a better grade in accounting? Me.
Let's not talk about accounting.
I got a better grade in accounting than you.
Accounting was the worst.
I got an A and then a B.
Whatever. Shout out to Mr. Andrews. Really good teacher. I'm sorry, I just couldn't get it. He cared so much. And yeah, those are mine. All on Disney Plus.
What was that thing we watched earlier today, the Millennials?
Which one?
How like this mom said like millennials.
Oh, that's just a normal article. Or it was a YouTube video that we watched.
We watched this YouTube video today. It happened like a year ago. But basically this mom, she went on around Facebook talking about how I'll just read it. So she wrote in this post on July 19, 2019. She wrote in September. I think it was in 2018 actually. But a year later it came out. She wrote, "It pisses me off to the end when I see childless couples without at Disneyland World. Disney World is a family amusement park, yet these immature millennials throw away their money on useless crap. They have no idea the joy and happiness it is to mothers who buy their babies treats and toys. They will never experience the exhaustion that it is to chase a 3-year-old around and getting stared at for being getting stares at assuming I'm a bad mother." I don't know if I can say this word. This C word is some very slutty. Dude, this girl like, cannot type. I'm like, what is her grammar right now? I'm like, this C word in some very slutty shorts was buying a Mickey pretzel, and Aiden wanted one, but the line was very long. So I said later, and it broke his poor little heart, and he cried, and I wanted to take that effing pretzel from that tramp. Like, thanks, bitch. You made my son cry. Disney World is for children. People without children need to be banned. Mothers with children should be allowed to skip all the line. You have no effing idea what it's like to have to stand in line for 3 hours with a cranky, tired, exhausted toddler, and I can't just tell him that we can't do something else because it's his vacation too. I effing hate childless women with a burning passion.
Period.
Period. And it was like in all caps. And then basically she got hello backlash because so many people go to Disneyland for fun. Actually, I think it's more fun to go to Disney when you're older.
Yeah.
And there was like this news article guy, and he like wrote like basically agreeing with her that like people who are older should not go to Disneyland. And I'm just like, I go to Disneyland all the time with Sean. And I think it's actually more fun when you're older and you get to go to Disneyland, because I think I only went to Disneyland like one time when I was 4 years old, and I don't remember a single thing. So it's like kind of like, what's the point of going when you're young when you don't remember it at all?
Yeah. Same.
But
Ditto.
I don't know at what age would be like a good age for people for kids to start remembering Disneyland. Like when I see people with like really. But yeah, anyways, I'm full now.
Yeah, I'm full.
What's for dessert?
Boba ice cream.
We still have a lot of boba ice cream.
Yeah, we bought like 10 boxes.
I think I have like 3 or 4 boxes left.
I'm like sick of it now.
Alright.
You gonna take off my lashes now?
Nope.
Wow.
You're gonna keep it on for like 2 weeks until you need a fill, and then I'm gonna fill it.
I was lied to.
Free lashes! I didn't even get a tip! Where's my tip?
Tip. Yeah. Tip.
Ew. Get away from me.
Just kidding.
You like look at me with your eyelashes like. Alright guys, so thank you so much for joining our mukbang. And dun 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 dun.
Mukbang.
This would be the intro.
Oh.
Okay, whatever. Please make sure to give this video a thumbs up, and make sure to comment and subscribe to our channel, and let us know what you guys want to see next. And we'll see you guys in our next video. Bye guys.
Can you take off my eyelashes?
No.
Can you take them off?
No.
Please. I don't like it.